on preparing its hospitals for a potential surge in COVID-19 patients when the pandemic hit, but the Long-Term Care COVID-19 Commission heard those nursing homes which had insufficient personal protective equipment, a lack of universal masking policies, and physicians refusing to enter facilities over fears of the virus were in fact where the surge materialized during the first wave. Doctors from the nonprofit Ontario Long-Term Care Clinicians Organization testified before the inquiry at the end of September and detailed how ill-prepared the sector was for the spread of the novel coronavirus. A two-vehicle collision temporarily stopped traffic this morning near the intersection of Great Northern Road and Second Line. Sioux Police and Fire Services attended the scene around 9:30. Officials say no one was injured. Traffic in the area slowed for about 45 minutes while the scene was being cleaned up. Daniel LaPrade is up next with your local weather right after this.
Good evening and welcome back on your Tuesday, October the 13th. Hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving weekend and things are going to change. We're going to start to see the cooler temperatures trend in. Did have a not too bad of a weekend on Saturday and Sunday and then a little bit of a wet evening yesterday on your Thanksgiving Monday. But let's look at the radar now. And as you can see, this low pressure system that's now moved its way, it's over North Bay area. This is the system we did see overnight yesterday that brought those in the evening for a couple of hours. We had quite the downpour and then it cleared out and the skies cleared out. We're looking at pretty much clear skies now. There may be the odd lingering shower. As you can see, there's some green pockets here, but not too much to really worry about in that sense. And we will get into that shortly. And you're going to see our camera now, which is brought to you by wirelesscom.ca. Check their website out for all the services that they have to offer. It's been a beautiful day today and the sun has been out, but we may see a few showers this evening passing through, as I mentioned, so make sure you do bring your umbrella with you. And now we're going to take a look at our expected highs that we were supposed to hit today in our region. 11 in Thunder Bay, 13s in Wawa and Timmins, 16 here in Sault Ste. Marie, 13 in Elliott Lake, and 14 in Sudbury. And what we're looking at overnight tonight, 4 degrees in Thunder Bay, Wawa, Timmins, and Sudbury. So lots of 4s on the board. 7 here in Sault Ste. Marie. So once again, we're a little bit warmer. And 5 in Elliott Lake. So overnight, we will see a 30% chance of a shower. It is going to clear up by the morning for a little bit, and then we will see winds northwest 30 kilometers an hour gusting to 50, becoming light after midnight. And as I mentioned, Wednesday morning we will start out with mainly sunny, and probably throughout the till noon, 1 o'clock, and then we're going to see increasing cloudiness in the afternoon, and then the periods of rain will begin. Winds becoming southeast 20 kilometers late in the afternoon as well, and overnight we are going to see periods of rain throughout the night. 8 degrees is your low. That's going to continue right into Thursday. You're not going to see much of a break on that. 9 degrees with periods of rain throughout the day as well. And then as we get into Thursday night, going to be cloudy with a 40% chance of rain or snow showers, or flurries rather. So we may see a mix or a sleet, or you might just get rain depending. But we are down near the freezing mark, so we'll monitor that. But anything we do get will probably melt away on Friday, as we're going to get up to a high of 8 with a mix of sun and cloud, maybe a 40% chance of that lingering rain or snow shower in the morning. And then we will see Friday night, though, we'll get back down to 2 degrees once again, and it'll be cloudy with a 30% chance of rain or snow flurries once again. So we're looking at those cooler temperatures coming up over the weekend. We're going to take a look at our 7-day, and we'll take the time to remind you that Northern Lights Detailing is the one who sponsors our weather. They are at 632 Great Northern Road. Marnie would like to remind everybody that if you go there during the month of October, you can either take advantage of 2 promotions if you get a detailing service. So one is you can get $15 Crown rust proofing coupon. So if you go get your vehicle undercoated for the winter, or if you need your windows tinted or you plan on getting that done, you can get $10 off of that. Any detailing service that you book. So make sure you get a hold of them. So continuing on, Saturday, we're going to see a mix of sun and cloud as well. Sunday showers return, Monday overcast, and then showers on Tuesday. Now what we're seeing is temperatures sticking around 8 to 9 degrees throughout the week. And overnight lows are going to dip on Wednesday from 8 down to 1, and only going to climb to 5 on Saturday night, and then remain between 3 and 4 degrees after that. So it is definitely cooling down now as we near the middle of October. Now let's take a look at our Weather Watcher photo today. This was sent in from Pine Valley Campground, so thank you very much to Lisa. And this was in the Hamilton, Ontario region as well. So we want to thank all our viewers that send in photos from different regions of the province or the country. We do accept photos from anywhere. So if you do send them in, send them to ontvweather@gmail.com. Include that name and location so that I know where it is, and it goes up on First Local, as well as the newscast and our weather reports, and SiouxOnline.com, where you can see it there on our social medias, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And while you're there at SiouxOnline.com, take the time to review all that. You can review all the stories we present to you, the weather, and you can take the time to go to the sidebar on the right. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. We're on Instagram. You can see some behind the scenes stuff. YouTube, if you want to watch everything on demand, everything is there for you. And we even have a LinkedIn page if you want to check that out as well. So that's your outlook for the next few days. I will see you in the morning. Mike will be back with more news right after this.
At Fit Bodies, Fit Minds, we want everyone to build a life that they love. And we teach you how to get the results you want in your mind and your body. Introducing our new small group classes to provide you with a happy and healthier life. Our small group classes are limited to 6 people to provide more personal coaching while having the supportive group environment. Classes are 10 weeks, and each week you will receive fitness and nutritional guidance that are tailored to your needs. Fit Bodies, Fit Minds, we inspire you to move.
Sault Ste. Marie Police want to speak with anyone who witnessed a collision involving a truck and an e-bike on Second Line West over the weekend. Officers were called to the scene in the 0 to 100 block of Second Line just before 9 p.m. on Saturday. They say a truck was traveling westbound when the collision took place, while they have not determined which direction the e-bike was traveling. The operator of the e-bike, a 29-year-old woman, was taken to hospital with life-threatening injuries. The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services says more than 5,000 residents have been infected with COVID-19 in new and ongoing school-related outbreaks. The bulk of the cases involve 29 college campuses, but there have been outbreaks at K-12 schools involving before and after-school programs. The department is so far not reporting any school-related outbreaks in Chippewa County. However, it is reporting an outbreak at Three Lakes Academy in Mackinac County involving only staff. A new report says COVID-19 has widened the gap between the haves and have-nots in Canada, amplifying the economic disparities that existed pre-pandemic. The Affordability Index by BDO Canada found that while 1 in 5 Canadians say they are better off, nearly 2 in 5 say their personal finances deteriorated during the first wave. The index, based on polling data by the Angus Reid Group, found that those who are worse off are nearly 4 times more likely to say their debt load is overwhelming. The report underscores a yawning chasm between Canadians who are losing ground and those whose financial situation has improved during the pandemic or has not changed. With an aim on breaking down barriers to Indigenous participation in the tech sector, Plato Testing announced its second software tester training course to be offered in Sault Ste. Marie in November. Over the course of 5 months, the class will train Indigenous students in software testing, which will be followed by paid internships with local companies. Plato says it's addressing Canada's tech talent shortage by building a network of Indigenous software testers. It aims to employ 1,000 Indigenous software testers spread out among 20 Canadian communities. Head to our website, SiouxOnline.com, for information on how to apply. Canadian Security Intelligence Service employees see the spade work needed to obtain a judicial warrant as a necessary evil that detracts from more valuable activities. That's according to an independent review that calls for a cultural shift inside the spy agency. The review, obtained by the Canadian Press, found that ineffective training, excessive secrecy, and a generally poor understanding of responsibilities contributed to CSIS failing to meet its obligation of full and frank disclosure to the federal court when seeking investigative warrants. The problems have prompted judges to criticize CSIS for falling short of its duty of candor to the court, including a recent case in which the spy agency neglected to disclose its reliance on information that was likely collected illegally in support of warrants to probe extremism. The federal Conservatives want MPs to create an anti-corruption committee to investigate the We Charity issue. Tory ethics critic Michael Barrett says the new forum would press for answers to lingering questions about the controversy. In the meantime, the Conservatives plan to press the House of Commons Ethics and Finance Committees this week to resume looking at the matter. They say the proposed new anti-corruption committee could soon take over the probe of the Liberal government's choice of We Charity to administer the multi-million-dollar Canada Student Service Grant Program. I'm Mike McDonald. We have more news and weather coming up.
COVID-19 is a serious public health threat. All Canadians must act now to reduce the spread. Avoid crowded places and practice social distancing. Avoid non-essential travel and stay home as much as possible. Self-isolate if you may have been exposed to COVID-19. Stay connected with neighbors, friends, and family. When you take care of yourself, you take care of others.
A message from the Government of Canada.